Angelina Jolie, an icon not just in the world of cinema, but also in global humanitarian efforts. Beyond her acclaimed acting career, Jolie has dedicated a significant part of her life to humanitarian causes around the world. Today, we delve into her journey as a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador, her advocacy for refugees, and her impactful humanitarian missions. From war-torn regions to areas struck by natural disasters, Angelina Jolie has been a beacon of hope and a voice for the voiceless. Join us as we explore the compassionate side of one of Hollywood's most famous faces, understanding how she uses her influence to make a difference in the lives of many. Becoming a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador. Angelina Jolie's journey into humanitarian work began with her appointment as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, in 2001. This role saw her traveling to some of the most remote and challenging environments, advocating for millions of displaced individuals. Her missions have taken her to refugee camps in countries like Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Pakistan, and Thailand. Jolie's approach is hands-on. She immerses herself in the communities, listening to personal stories of hardship and resilience. This section of our video highlights her early missions, showcasing how she used her growing platform to bring international attention to forgotten crises. Campaigning for child immigration and education. Angelina Jolie's unwavering passion goes beyond just immediate relief efforts. She stands as a staunch advocate for the rights of child immigrants and their access to education. Her tireless missions have shone a spotlight on the dire circumstances faced by child refugees, underlining the critical need for both education and legal protection. Jolie has personally visited countless schools situated within refugee camps, emphasizing the pivotal role education plays in empowering young minds amidst the harshest of adversities. This segment of our video takes a closer look at her dedicated campaigns in regions like Jordan and Kenya, where she has worked relentlessly to enhance living conditions and broaden opportunities for the vulnerable and displaced youth. Fighting for women's rights and health. Angelina Jolie's dedication to humanitarian work extends beyond her advocacy for women's rights and health. Her unwavering commitment to addressing the issue of sexual violence in conflict zones has shone a spotlight on the harrowing experiences of women in places like the Democratic Republic of Congo and Bosnia. Through her missions, she not only raises awareness but also actively pushes for legal reforms and provides vital support to survivors of sexual violence, helping them rebuild their lives. Furthermore, Jolie's personal health decisions, such as her preventive double mastectomy, have had a profound impact on public awareness surrounding breast cancer. Her openness about her own journey has encouraged women to prioritize their health and seek early detection and prevention measures. In this way, she continues to empower women globally, both in matters of health and their struggle against injustice, setting a remarkable example of using her platform for positive change. Advocacy for displaced people in war zones. Angelina Jolie's unwavering dedication to aiding those impacted by the ravages of war goes beyond mere lip service. She actively champions the rights of displaced individuals in conflict-ridden regions, leaving an indelible mark on the global stage. Her compassion has led her to venture into the heart of war zones, including Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan, where she tirelessly sheds light on the dire circumstances endured by the local populace. Jolie's activism transcends mere awareness-raising. She engages with world leaders and policymakers, pressing them to tackle the underlying causes of displacement. Her advocacy aims for enduring solutions that foster peace and stability in these war-torn regions. By portraying the profound human toll of conflict, Angelina Jolie exemplifies a fervent advocate for change, steadfastly striving to alleviate the suffering of those caught in the crossfire and build a more peaceful world. Promotion of conservation and environmental issues. Jolie's humanitarian efforts extend beyond her work in promoting conservation and addressing environmental issues. She has a deep understanding of the interconnectedness between environmental degradation and human suffering, which drives her commitment to these causes. Her involvement in conservation and sustainable development projects is notable, as she passionately advocates for wildlife protection and sustainable community development. Notably, she has dedicated her efforts to regions such as Cambodia and Namibia, where she strives to preserve natural habitats and foster harmony between human communities and the environment. In Cambodia, Jolie has been actively engaged in initiatives to protect the rich biodiversity of the region, ensuring the survival of endangered species and safeguarding critical ecosystems. In Namibia, her work promotes sustainable land use and responsible resource management, contributing to the well-being of both the local communities and the environment. Humanitarian funding and partnership initiatives. In addition to her advocacy and ambassadorial efforts, Angelina Jolie has played a pivotal role in raising funds and forging strategic partnerships to bolster humanitarian endeavors. The co-founding of the Jolie Pitt Foundation stands as a testament to her dedication, channeling millions towards diverse global humanitarian initiatives. Her unparalleled capacity to harness her celebrity status and collaborate seamlessly with international organizations has undeniably been a driving force behind the triumphs of her humanitarian missions. In this segment, we will delve deeper into some of the major initiatives and projects supported by her foundation, highlighting the tangible and enduring impact she continues to make in the realm of humanitarian work. Support for mental health and trauma recovery. Understanding the mental scars left by conflict and displacement, Jolie has also focused on supporting mental health initiatives and trauma recovery for survivors. Her visits to refugee camps often include interactions with individuals dealing with trauma, and her advocacy emphasizes the importance of mental health support in humanitarian crises. This part of the video will touch upon the psychological aspect of humanitarian aid, showcasing Jolie's involvement in programs that assist individuals in coping with the mental health repercussions of their experiences. Cultural preservation and advocacy. Jolie's dedication to humanitarian causes extends to safeguarding cultural heritage, particularly in regions scarred by war and turmoil. She passionately advocates for the preservation of cultural sites and traditions, understanding that these elements are vital for the resilience and recovery of communities grappling with conflict. Her involvement in this realm encompasses endorsing initiatives aimed at the restoration and conservation of cultural landmarks and practices. By championing the protection of cultural identity, Jolie not only contributes to the preservation of history, but also empowers communities to rebuild their lives in the aftermath of devastating conflicts. This section will delve deeper into her impactful endeavors to secure cultural heritage as an integral facet of her humanitarian aid mission. Empowerment through education and vocational training. Finally, it is essential to emphasize Jolie's unwavering dedication to empowering individuals, with a particular focus on women and young girls, by championing education and vocational training initiatives. Her philanthropic efforts extend to supporting numerous schools and educational programs, ensuring that children in refugee camps and underprivileged regions gain access to high-quality education. Furthermore, Jolie passionately advocates for vocational training opportunities for women, equipping them with valuable skills that pave the way for economic independence. This segment underscores the pivotal role education and training play in her humanitarian endeavors, enabling those she assists to attain self-sufficiency and empowerment, ultimately breaking the cycle of poverty and despair that often plagues disadvantaged communities. Impact and recognition. The impact of Angelina Jolie's humanitarian work is profound and far-reaching. Her advocacy has resulted in increased funding and international attention for refugee crises and women's rights issues. Jolie's work has been recognized globally. She has received numerous awards, including the Jen Hersholt Humanitarian Award. But beyond the accolades, it's the personal stories of those she's helped that truly define her legacy. This segment will include testimonies from individuals and communities impacted by her work, illustrating the human side of her global missions. As we conclude our exploration of Angelina Jolie's humanitarian missions abroad, it's clear that her impact extends far beyond the silver screen. Her dedication to the world's most vulnerable populations is an inspiration to us all. Jolie demonstrates that with passion and dedication, one person can indeed make a significant difference in the world. What are your thoughts on Angelina Jolie's humanitarian work? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're inspired by her efforts, consider how you can contribute to these vital causes in your own community. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the impactful work of extraordinary individuals. Thank you for watching, and let's all strive to make a positive difference in the world.